Yeah, yeah. It's almost over now, almost over now. Yeah. It's almost over now, almost over now.
Sanderson back to pass.
Nice, he's got Jewel. Jewel breaks one tackle. He's still, oh, nice running.
Enowald with the audible at the line. He's going to roll out. He saw something. He's got the ball.
Oh, he's got him going long.
Aaron Jewell.
Oh, he stretched out. And
I'm a rock star. I'm running on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel in my 4-4 pop star. It's almost over now, almost over now. Yes, you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle or when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't going to take it no more since it's almost over now, almost over now.
Nice fake by Jason. He's got his man open again, and he's got a nice catch, and it's JR, and he's just going. And Enowald keeps that ball. Oh, nice catch.
But you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't going to take it no more since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it off. Yeah, just get it off. Look, it's almost over now, almost over now. You don't say
Enowald on the rollout. Great fake. Finds J.R. Childress. Again, a rollout for Enowald. Looking downfield.
for 80.
He's got Aaron Jewell.
Aaron
Dipsy
Jewell.
duel. Look back. There's a pass from Enowald to that corner. Touchdown Bears. Sanderson.
He lofts a long one. He's wide open. Oh, my gosh. Oh, those Bears. Wow.
Almost over now. You can't be me. I'm a rock star. I'm running on the top of my cop car. I'm a rebel in my 4-4 pop star. It's almost over now. It's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle or when you see the sky, it's almost over now. Almost over now. No one ever really dies. Do you believe that? Well, if not, for you, it's almost over now. Almost over now. It's almost over now. Almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's almost over now. Almost over now. Almost over now. Almost over now.
He's got the ball. He's rolling out. Nice grab by Weiss.
Enowald on the play action. He's rolling out. He's got
He's
a
got
receiver.
him.
Holy
Oh,
cow!
Touchdown. Oh, for the first down and the touchdown.
Play action. Jewell!
Jewell.
Aaron Jewell shoved out of bounds by Peyton. Throw. Enowald
Good
has
throw.
Childress.
First down. All right.
Palisades showing corner blitz. They back off on the double reverse. Fake. Nice spiral to Jewell on the crossing pattern. First down Bears.
Berkeley, he's got it, and the Bears have scored. Perfect pass.
Play action by Sanderson. Again.
And he's got another first down. Whoa!
Childress.
Wide open.
Aaron Jewell, touchdown, Bears! You know, Annawald's a senior, and next year, this could be good things. Whoa!
He's got another one. Birdsley picks up, hang on to it.
Showing linebacker blitz. Oh, Annawald, touchdown, Bears!
Touchdown to Thad Porter, and the Bears win it
Thad
in
Porter!
overtime.
Well, Steamboat, like last year, it was a close game, dogfight till the end, so we're expecting the same thing to come out.
I know I didn't expect to run away from Steamboat because they were a really good team last year and they didn't lose a whole lot this year. And they held with us real good last year, so I expected it to be a dogfight all the way.
The kids did a good job of forcing some fumbles and some interceptions, and then we got those kind of turnovers. But overall, it was it was an exciting game to have at home. Cortez trip was a learning experience for us because we had thought that by going into the playoffs, if we had to travel, we'd have to stay overnight and do those kind of things. And so it was a learning experience for us. I thought the kids handled the travel well.
We came out good and just pretty much dominated the whole game, and then got some of the younger guys some playing time.
It was nice to see everybody get a chance to play, and all the parents who traveled that far to see every kid play. It was nice to be able to do that, and it was just a nice overall trip.
Like the Glenwood rifle game, it's a pretty big rivalry to them, and they always come out pumped up and ready to play.
Before the game, I had the worst fear because you never know what they were going to do.
We didn't play a super great first half, and I lost a clipboard that game. And
I remember at halftime, Coach Pete broke his clipboard. And
I think when Pete just went completely wild on us, when he freaked out, that woke everybody up and it made everybody realize we're getting our butts kicked.
One of those moments of poor judgment. Maybe it was the thing that we needed. It's not something I like to brag about, but it happened, and I got a fun memento to remember this graduating class by.
I think that's when everybody just kicked it up a few notches, knew that we had to win this game, and go into the playoffs undefeated.
I think after we kind of got that into our heads with everybody yelling at us and telling us we were just playing horrible, that when we went out there, it seemed like for the whole year we were a second half team, and we went out there and just kind of killed them after that.
We came back out and we finally figured out what we needed to do, because we were a second half team, and we finally figured out what we needed to do, and we came out there and took it to them.
It seemed like that kind of happened all year, where we kind of lazy around in the first half, and then the second half kind of wake up and get it done. So I'm so proud of them.
Being 2-0, it was an awesome feeling.
Oh, it was an awesome feeling just to know, go through the whole regular season going into playoffs, knowing that you're the #1 seed and you're one of the only 2 undefeated teams in the state. So knowing, because you already think that you're the best, naturally, everybody does, but we had the record to prove that we were one of the best. So it was an awesome feeling.
It was a great feeling knowing that we were going into playoffs #1 in state, and we were undefeated. I think there's only one other team in state that accomplished that for the year.
It's a great feeling, when you can say that there was nobody who was able to beat us.
Being the first team that did that and being one of the first team captains to do that, it was an incredible feeling.
Oh, block punt.
Thad Porter on the block.
All year long.
Here's the reverse. White looking for the sideline. He's at the 40 to the 45. One man to beat. Sometime. Oh,
Oh, yes, J.R. Childress with the kick and the recovery.
JR with the kick. Milhorn on the reception. Hit. Fletcher going to do the punting for Fountain Fort Carson. The rush. He gets a good high kick away.
He almost had it blocked.
Weiss scampers around. He gets to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, to the 50. Lots of green. One man to beat.
Kick is off, and that's Troy Weiss. And he is coming up the field, and the kicker is left to tackle him, and it's a race! It's a foot race!
Oh, nice little juke by Weiss! Touchdown!
Woo! Now that's the way to come out of the locker room, folks.
You know, I don't know. I don't know what would hurt us going into Fountain Fort Carson. I knew that that our chances of winning the state championship was about as good as about 7 other schools in the state. And I thought there was about 8 schools in the state that all had a chance of winning it. And in order to win those games, you've got to have special things happen throughout the game, and you just got to play your best game. And sometimes those things work out for you, and sometimes they don't.
Like, we really couldn't get anything going, and they couldn't either, but I guess Fountain just came out and they played better than us in that game.
I mean, we thought we had a championship team. We knew we had the team to do it, but it just didn't come together.
It was 6-6 going into the 4th quarter, and we had, you know, done a good job of hanging with them. But it was one of those teams that really, I mean, things play right, and we should be up 21 points at that point, and they should be worrying about how they're going to get back in the game.
It was just a situation of timing that we never could get the rhythm that we needed, you know, to just move the ball down the field.
It just seemed like we couldn't get our things, all our ducks in a row that day, and that happens.
So I think if we play that game 10 times, I think we win 9 times. You know, but that's the beautiful thing about football. It's a beautiful thing about athletics is you got to play the game. The game's not built on paper.
I walked away with a feeling of disappointment that, you know, we went in, we're supposed to be this team that's, you know, just a dominant team. We go in and nothing's going right. We aren't doing anything right. I was disappointed. I was more disappointed than I was like sad. I was angry.
I really was angry just because I knew, you know, we knew what they were calling, we knew what they were doing, but yeah, we couldn't stop them.
I think our season ended a little bit early, and everybody knew that it ended early.
Regardless of what happened in the playoffs, these kids ought to be proud, and they made history. And when they talk about, well, has any team at Rifle ever gone undefeated, they're going to be able to say, you know, that this team did that, and they did it with hard work and dedication.
It was really astonishing to me for people to come up in the community after the season was over and say, you know, sorry about your season. Is that a joke? We went 10-0. What are you apologizing for? I would, as a coach, man, I hope every season is as bad as this past year. That'd be fantastic. If you go 10-1, hopefully the emphasis is on the 10 and not the 1. And, you know, can we improve? Absolutely. And that's a fantastic element to have as a drive. But let's not be too negative here.
We did some things different this year. We worked on team unity, team cohesion, and these players, we asked them to sacrifice a lot. And they did. And we told them that if they sacrificed, they would be successful. And I hope that this team doesn't feel like they weren't successful. Because their goal was a state championship, and that wasn't attained. And I hope they feel like sacrifice wasn't worth it, because the sacrifice was worth it. these guys gain some things that they may never fully appreciate. And life is about that. But if you don't make the sacrifices, you'll never gain. And I hope that they'll continue to make sacrifices in life, and they'll work hard and practice great work ethic that they learned in football, because the lesson really here is yeah, you may not always accomplish your goals no matter how hard you try, but you'll never accomplish them if you don't. And I really am thankful. This team will forever be remembered by me as a group of guys that were willing to do everything it took to win. Sadly, they fell short, but they didn't fall short in my eyes as far as winning. They're great. They're champions.